well. So like I have been posting a lot of songs and of course you have seen the 100 sub special. If you have not, go and see the 100 sub special, and again thank you for 100 subs. And so today now we are going to be learning like abacus. What is abacus? Like it helps you solve mathematical calculations really quick than a normal person. So I assure you that you will have fun and both knowledge learning abacus with me. Now you can see this, right? So like as I said in my previous maths video, like my tests are going on, and so just I have like prepared like a table. So there were few tests in this area. So after my tests finished, so I just like take the duster and wipe it out. So like it's finished. So today, as you can see, 5/3/2022, it was English. So like after it, so I've just gotten tomorrow. So I am posting this video, like I have a lot of free time. So I will be just wiping this. It's finished. So now let's get on to it, learning abacus. As I said, like abacus is like a process to solve out calculations really fast than normal. So these are a few examples. Like, can you tell 45 into 6 just by looking at it? So I can tell. So 45 into 6 will be 270. Now then 42 into 11, what will be it? 462. You guys just can't like solve it by looking at it, right? Like 39 into 9, how much will be it? 351. If you guys don't believe me that I am like just solving all these equations like right now, I can come up live if you want, and you guys can ask me questions and I can answer them, so you will make believe. So to make you guys believe a little bit more, my mom is gonna dictate like some which I am totally unknown, and my mom is gonna dictate some multiplications and I'm gonna do it in front of you guys and give you the answers. So let's start.
41 into 1.
42.
41 into 2.
41 into 2 will be 82.
41 into 3.
Well, 41 into 3 will be 123.
41 into 4.
164. Well, before mom says the next number, you can check the results with the calculator and check the equations in the captions given below.
41 into 4.
41 into 4 will be 164.
41 into 5.
41 into 5 will be 205.
41 into 6.
246.
41 into 7.
287.
41 into 8.
41 into 8 will be 328.
41 into 9.
369.
41 into 10.
Well, we all know this. 420.
41 into 11.
41 into 11 will be, well, it will be 451. Now, before going to like, you can even solve 41 into 24, like any objects. Now, you can also, like I am doing all this visual. So first in the basics, you guys are going to be learning with a device called the abacus, which I am going to be showing you. And you're going to be learning the basics on that, and slowly like that bead or that instrument is going to set in your mind, and eventually you will have to like do this a little bit so that you can like visual the abacus instrument totally fully, and later on with more and more practice, like you are not even gone to like shake your hands just like this. Like many people will think you're crazy if you do that, right? So practice and learn with me. Now let's get started with the learning. If you you don't believe this yet, you can just ask me in the comments box to come up live, and I'm going to be answering all of your questions to my extent. Well, there is a limit to me as well, right? I am also learning just like you guys, and with practice we all are going to get better. Now I just showed you guys the multiplication side of like abacus, but before learning the multiplication, we are gonna have to learn addition. Now we all know addition, right? Like 3 plus 3 and 4. Like we can all do this easily, right? So if I like give you 2 plus 1, you will just say it's 3. We don't need to learn anything. But what if I give you like 103.56 plus 23? Can you do that? Well, you can, but you will have a little bit difficulty. It will be 103.78. So like to do this, like I have an example here. So what's 103 plus 23? 126. What's 126 plus 64? 190. So this is the equation. You don't have to count with your hands or neither do anything mental. Well, this is like a short one, but when you will eventually like get a long number, you may have problem doing this. I actually couldn't come up with a great big number, but I'm gonna be eventually showing you. So now let's get really started with the learning process. So now I have come up with the abacus, as I was saying, like that this is like an instrument which helps you solve this equation, which while I was doing visual, like this thing is like I could do it visual, and you guys will be also able to do it. Now first, before going into any calculation, first let's get to know the beats, right? So let's get to know the beats. So I hope like this is the abacus, as you can see, and I hope you guys can see like these white dots. Like from this is the one stud, like this one is the one stud, and this side is negative and this side is positive. So before going to positive and negative, let's start with the ones digit. So as I said, this is the one stud, so 1, this is 1, just one bead. So this one bead equals to 1. Now I just add another bead, and this is 2 or 2 beads. Like this represents 2 on the abacus. Now I add another bead. So what will it make? 3. So this bead represents another, or this bead, like only these 3 represents 3 on the abacus. Now if I add another digit, it makes 4. Now I hope you guys can understand what is 1, 2, 3 and 4. I will just revise it again. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and henceforth this is 4. Now what is 5? This is 5. Only this bead is 5, or the small boss. Now how will I bring 5 on the start? Like what is 5? 4 plus 1 is 5. Now how will I bring that? I don't have any rod left to do 5, and this is 5. Now if I add just like this, it does not count. Like this is now 5 plus 4, so it becomes 9. I am not getting only 4. So to do this, we will have to learn small boss and its friend. So now let's learn small boss and its friend. Now before going to like 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, we first have to finish fully till 5. So like this is small friends, right? This is till 5. Now I will explain it to you. Please bear with the drawing. It's like marker. It's ugly. So now so like 5, so like these are the friends, 1, 4, 2 and 3. So I will explain it to you a little bit better. So I have drawn some stars. Can you see it? Those are of different colors. So here is one blue star which indicates 1, and 4 black stars which indicates 4. So 1 plus 4 is 5, which means that one's friend is 4. So like as I explained it to you before, if you place 1 on the abacus bead, you will have to add 4 to make it 5. Now how will you make it 4? Let me show you. So now as I told you, so like this is the ones bead as I explained it to you before. So now like we will be adding 4. How will we be doing that? We have only 3 beads left. If we add this 3, it makes 5. And remember, as I said, you can just place it like this or it will turn out as 9. So this is the ones bead. Now I have to apply the friend. So what's one friend? As I told you, it's 4. So you can also like take a screenshot or a photo of this butterfly I have made, and you can also take a picture of the stars. I will explain the rest of the stars more better. First we will be doing the 1 to 4 just to so that you remember the friends. You just have to like memorize the friends a little bit to do it really efficiently. To memorize the friend, you can either memorize the butterfly or the stars, whatever you wish, or you can also memorize the addition that according to me is the most easy, like 1 plus 4. What is 1 plus 4? 5. 2 plus 3, 5. So basically like all the breaks of 5 till like 1 to 4. So now let's get on to with what I was explaining. So now we have the 1. Now as I said again, so this is the friend. So how will I add the friend? So I need to add 4 here, right? So I just have to add the small boss, which is 5, because like in the middle of the butterfly's heart there was written 5. So 5, we have to add 5 to do everything here. So we will add 5 and then less the friend. So what's 4's friend? 1. So I'm lessing the friend, means like I'm just gonna be keeping it at its place, like subtracting, like I'm just doing it here. So like this is 2. So I tell you to subtract 1 from here. What will you do? You will just take 1 bead and just subtract it. So I have remaining 1 bead, and 2 minus 1 is, we all know, 1. So like you, I hope you understand this 5. So how can I do 4 plus 1? So now I'm just gonna be showing the same thing just in reverse. Like 4, I have the bead 4. Okay, now I tell you to add 1 to this. How are you gonna do it? You're just gonna do what I did before. You're gonna add the small boss or 5. You just have to remember which is 5 and which is the small boss. So the small boss is 5, and that's all. And the friend of 4 is 1. So you just subtract the friend. So 1's friend is 4 and 4's friend is 1. You like it's reverse. So 1's friend is 4 and 4's friend is 1. You just have to remember one side, and then you will get eventually practiced, and it will like clarify a little bit more better. So what did I do? I have 4. Now I add the small boss, which is 5, and then subtract the friend. So what I have remaining is 5. So what is 4 plus 1 or 1 plus 4? 5 both. I know it will be, you will have a lot of confusions at this stage, as I also had, but as I clarify all the friends and show you all the things, you will get to start more clearer and more easy about doing this. So please don't leave the video. Watch the full thing and your confusion will be all solved. So now like this is 2 stars and 3 black stars. So as I said earlier, like the addition may be a little bit more easier way. So now this is 2 plus 3 is what? 5. So 2's friend is 3, or you can also reverse it and write it as 3's friend is 2, just like I have written here. 3 plus 2 is also 5. So 3's friend is 2 And you can also reverse this one. So 4's friend is 1. You just have to remember these two friends. You can remember just these two and just reverse it whenever and whatever need you do. So like I give you the ones beat, okay, and I tell you to add 4 just like I showed. So you will take this one. You don't have to just reverse it. You can just add the 1 and add the small boss and then less 1, as you have to add 4 when just listen. Okay, so like what number you have to add, which number you have to add, like 1 plus 4, okay. You already have the 1. I am telling you to add more 4 to it. I'm not telling you to add 1 to 1. I'm telling you to add 4 to 1. So now to add 4, like whatever you add, you will subtract that friend. Like 4, I'm just taking the 4 plus 1 example. So 4, there is 1 in it, beat, and I tell you to add 4. What are you doing? You're adding the small boss and subtracting its friend, 1, right? So whatever you will be adding, you will take the opposite friend. So suppose you have 4 and I tell you to add 1 on it. So you will add the small boss and subtract 1. So whatever you have to add, whatever, you will just take the reverse friend of it. So like 2 plus 3. There is 2 on the beat. I tell you to add 3. You will do what? You will just have the 2. Then you will have the small boss or 5 and then subtract 2, as what you're adding is 3 and the reverse friend is 2. So I suppose tell you to add 2 to 3. You already have 3 in the beat. So what you have to do is add the small boss and less 2 and less 2, okay? So I hope you guys understand. I'm just going to be revising everything in the Abacus again. So we will be just revising all of it again. So 1, now how will I make this 4? 1 plus 3 beads. So 4. Now 2 beads. How will I make this 4? 2 plus 2, 4. I don't need to make a 4 each time. I can just take a 2 and then I can tell you make this 3. So you will just add 1 more bead. So this is 3. Just like this, 1, this is 2, this is 3 and finally this is 4. So now suppose I will be adding 1 to this number. How will I do that? I don't have any beads left, right? So we all know what is the small boss, 5. So this is the small boss or 5. As I told earlier, this is 5. So we will be doing what? Adding 5 and then lessing the friend of the number I am adding. So what I am adding? 1. What's 1's friend? 1's friend is 4. So I will be just lessing 4. So like the simple formula is add the small boss, less the friend. Add the small boss, less the friend. Just keep that in your mind. You have to add the boss and less the friend. Now let's take 2 as example. I have to add 3. But I only have 2 beds left with me. So what will I do? I am adding 3. So I will be first, before any thought, I will be just adding the small boss because it is within the 5 range. Now what will I be doing? After adding the small boss, I will be subtracting 3's friend, meaning the number I am adding. So I have already added the small boss, now less the friend. Now what is 3's friend? 3's friend is 2. So I will be lessing 2. So just like this, when I want to add 4 to 1, I will be adding the small boss and lessing 4's friend. So what is 4's friend? 4's friend is 1. So I will be lessing 1, that comes 4. So hope you guys understand it. Now you can have a look at the board. These are this is the friends, this is the friends. Like 1 plus 4, you can also look at the stars or the numbers over here, or wherever you want. So like 1 plus 4, 5, 2 plus 3, 5, 3 plus 2, 5, 4 plus 1, 5. So this proves that 1's friend is 4, 2's friend is 3, 3's friend is 2, and 4's friend is 1. Hope you guys understand it. So now if I tell you to add, suppose I have given you 2, okay, 3, okay, let it be 3. Now I tell you to add 2 in it. Can you do it? I hope you can do it now, because you have learned all the friends and everything. So you will be just adding the small boss and doing what? Lessing the friend of the number you are adding. So what's the number you are adding? You are adding 2 to 3. 2. So 2 is the number that I will be adding. So what's 2's friend? 2's friend is 3. So I will be lessing 3, which makes 5. Again, hope you guys get the small boss and the rest of the things. Hope you guys liked the video. If you have any confusion, you can just tell me in the comment section and I can do it. And as I said, like you can just ask me for a live and I'm going to be doing it. You just have to ask me. And from today's lesson, I'm going to be giving you a question, like to add 1 to 4. What do I have to do? Like the formula. What did I say? Write in the comments quickly. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe, please subscribe for more videos. And next day you will be learning Big Boss. Now what's Big Boss? I will be telling you guys in the later video, so make sure to see that video. Thanks for watching. And wait, I just forgot, like and share.